We're not taking it lightly, my friends. We had to come back to beat Impoli because they scored in the 3rd minute. We take on Helsingborg's IF. I'm not doing a big ramble today because I'm sure you've seen it by now. I already did a big ramble on its own video. So make sure you go watch that. Kind of explains what's been going on in my life a little bit. I'm still wearing my green here. Let's go. Starting off today, I want to show you Joachim's first start and first goal in league play. He took it and ran with it. So, way to go. Given that rotation option, bunch of yellows on the pitch. Ibrahim, and he doinks it. I mean, it was an intentional doink, but he doinked it. And he, that's like, dude, slow down a little bit. I mean, it is your first goal, right? But played, we played pretty well. Thought Silva, just leader of the pack, as you expect these days. But that leaves us, my friends. Now, Inter had a game in hand and won, but Milan did drop points against Juventus. They lost to Juventus, which helped Juventus climb up here to be in the mix. But we're now only 4 points back, which, I'm not saying is amazing, but they're undefeated right now, almost halfway through the season, which is kind of insane. Today, it's literally just going to be Helsingborg's IF. Maybe you're like, oh, come on, JHJ. But it's like, I'm really hoping we don't have the penalty ding show up over there, right? So like we're gonna play the game. We're gonna play the game, and then the next episode will be the Coppa Italia first round. This is how we're gonna line up today. Actually, probably easier to show you this. I'm rotating a little bit. I have dropped Lothar. And said in the press, like it asked me before the Impoli game, oh, you're not using Lothar today. And I said, he's not looked his best. And so he has been dropped. I've talked to him about it. We'll see if he improves. Somebody at one point said he had like inconsistent. Yeah. I think that's what we're seeing. Yeah. Currently on a 6.47 in the Champions League and a 6.63 in league play with a goal in 10 games, 10 starts versus last season, right? So he's just in a dip. So we've dropped him and had a conversation to see if he'll improve. We're gonna stick with the guy. This is why we signed him, right? So like if we need to rotate, we can. So Joachim gonna go up top. He just scored. He's on a high. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's on a 703, right? Like that looks a lot better because he's played some like under 20 games. But he's on a 703 with a goal in 3 total appearances. So we'll give him another start with his bright red hair. Boateng, whose our opinion of him has dropped, and I think we saw that in the comments after the transfer window. Is like, is he really 4-star? Now his credibility's like dropped significantly, so I don't know what's up with that. Probably one of our poor scouts. That's a patron that I've kept. Let's be honest. But we're gonna give him another run out. Pisoni has not really played. I mean, he's had 4 starts, 3 subs on a 6.57. I'm hoping to kind of give him either a confidence boost or maybe a shop window. Unfortunately, someone left a comment recently about there's got to be a fans club for Pisoni, like because he's a local lad, and I said his grandmother's at the center, I'm sure. Lorenzo out wide, Contreras because we're trying to rest De Silva, Ken Luce just coming back from injury, Kluga because I've had a conversation with Gunyesh about his recent performance, and so he's going to be on the bench. Ibrahim has played a lot. So we're going to give him a rest today, give Paul a run out. Oriol and Jose Carlos so we can rest Neto because he said he needed a rest. So he's played a bunch, right? Like he's played pretty much every game. Yeah, pretty much every game. So, give him a little bit of a break. Dos Santos and Colombani and Ameri make up the rest and John Short. Hey, John, make up the rest of the bench. I want to talk to you about Oriol because, my thinking was initially we sell him, or if he would take a contract to be like a regular starter / squad player, because his potential and current ability are dropping. He's getting older. He's been an amazing player for us. I mean, he's been amazing. So I tried to offer him a contract and he's like, yeah, I'm not interested in talking right now because of the interest shown in me. It's changed. It was just Barcelona. And prior to that, it was like Liverpool and Barcelona and some other massive club or 2 other massive clubs. I'm curious if that would change now, but my thinking is now it's December, so we need to sell him now. When it was Barcelona, I was going to be like, if you think he's worth 17, I'm going to offer him for 50 because of how Barcelona does their release clauses, where it's like, oh, the player's worth 3 million, but his release clause is 108. And it's like, come on. We'll try and keep signing him, but once we get started, like, I don't want to lose him on a free. Like, I think, you know, maybe So was worth losing on a free because we essentially paid, you know, 8 or 9 million or 10 million to keep him for the season and then lose him. Oriol, it's kind of like, I might sell, right? Because we do have Emery, but really we have Neto. We could play 4 at the back, right? I kind of feel like we're moving that direction this season towards next season anyway. And then we have Emery as a backup, and I mean, Fiorani looks pretty good as a 21-year-old. And then obviously Peter Moita looks like he's got some potential as well. So I'm not saying we would recall them from loan, but we could if we had to. We've got enough, I think, depth there that if we play 4 at the back, you know, it would be acceptable to cash in. Now, can we get 20? Can we get 25? Can we get 30? Then it's especially, I think, worth it. But that's kind of where my thinking is there. I was just kind of disappointed. He didn't even want to talk. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. You've been here forever. You don't even want to talk in my office? Come on, son. But we do need a win here today. Like, I'm tempted to start out as attacking, but let's, you know, let's not overexpose ourselves here. Let's just go. Let's go play smart. Let's go do what we need to do. They're playing a 4-4-2 DM, essentially. Pick up where you left off, lads. You know, that's fine. I'm good with that. We just got the 3-1 over Empoli, and we drew with Real Madrid at Real Madrid. So he's a natural choice. He's good to go. He'll carry on. Yeah, I'm real familiar with Jonathan Hansen with a broken ankle. He's not. If he's got a broken ankle, he's been out all season, right? Surely. Okay, well, okay, their season. Okay, our season. This part of the surely this part of the Champions League, right? Oh, it just happened. Are broken ankles only like 3-month injuries? That or 3 or 4-month injuries? I thought it was longer. Yeah, he's been amazing. I'm deeply in tune with their team, of course. That's one of those send the assistant. Yeah. He's done all the research. Hogland, who's not Matt Sharp. Interesting for the goalkeeper. Okay, Joaquin plays it forward. Lorenzo, forward-ish. Oh, Lorenzo. Come on, boys. I'm disappointed we haven't scored in the first 2 minutes, okay? Like Empoli did us. Ken Luce, as Ken Luce is often doing, has picked up an early yellow. Come on, son. Okay, away. Okay, Ken. Oh, dear. Okay, that worked. He was being cautious on his tackles, I guess, and then that guy wasn't. Pisoni. I really want Pisoni to do well, but I probably missed the window to maximize what we could get for him. Just, you know, I got a soft spot in my heart for local lads that, you know, I mean, again, he played his socks off last season, right? Like, that was insane. Salmonson, like son of salmon, like oh, Solomon. I thought it was salmon, like the fish, obviously. Why did I have to explain that it was like the fish? Did anybody not know that salmon was a fish? I don't know. Oh, that ball from Contreras. Remember, he can play wing, he can play, or from your perspective, he can play wing, or he can play advanced playmaker. And that, my friends, was a ball. I love these types of passes. In FM and in real life, right here. Oh, kind of in between the center backs into space. Kind of, you could argue the goalkeeper could have done better. I'm not saying it was a world-class ball, like if the goalkeeper comes out there, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. I love a through ball like that. Oh, they got it. Oh. Wait, do we need to have a different counter? I'm not. I stopped the recording for myself for editor GHM. Do we do different counter? Do we only count the penalties against us? I think that's what I was intending. Although you could argue, like, maybe we should put a green, bing, like, It's in our favor. I don't even know who's taking this. I was rambling. Boateng. Salty. Again, you may be thinking at the start of this, you're like, why are you showing this game? It's like, nothing is guaranteed, people. Nothing is guaranteed. Currently, Bayern and Madrid are drawing. Ooh. Well, sound bug there, I think, or the local crowd just. Ah! That's also why we're playing Pisoni, because it's at home, right? Maybe he's more comfortable at home. His mom's in the stands, his grandma, that fan club. Comes through at us. Okay, Lorenzo. Ooh, chips it. Oh, blocked. That was a good step. And then the panic clear. It's like, get red, lads. Okay. Easy. I mean, we will bring on Granite Mary. I have no qualms of doing that, okay? Just not right now. Not 25 minutes in, but, you know. Come on, boys. Let's demand more. Let's not let most dangerous lead in football is 2-0. Just enough to be like, we can cruise. But, not buying that, people. Kind of a drab first half after the early goals. Keep it going full steam. I think we leave. I think we leave it as is. The only really people we would want to rotate, honestly, is Emery and John Short. Dos Santos and Colomani don't necessarily need more game time, although Joaquim is down to a 6.4. You might argue bringing on the Wonder Kid might be an option. That's exactly why. That goes in, game changes a little bit. But we do want to give Joaquim an opportunity, right? Like to push on. You know, can he wake up from his slumber? Pisoni also amazing at set pieces. You just saw that was a pretty good one. Boateng going for the hat trick. Does not come off. I would like a third goal before we start making some crazy substitutions here. Okay, set piece. First goal of the season. Pisoni proving his value, I think you could argue. All right, with that being said, we will bring on Emery. I think that's our first sub. Again, Joaquim hasn't played really enough to be like, oh, he needs a rest. You know, it's like he's not playing great, but we have a 3-goal lead, so I don't feel desperate to take him off. We'll take one of the yellows off. Really, come on, John Short. Let's go. Let's have some fun, right? We're gonna win the game, right? We're gonna take top of the table, I think. Top of the table for the Champions League group stage. We could bring on John Short, Give him 10 minutes of appearance. Oh, good save there. That shot was so fast from the pass to the shot that the camera couldn't keep up with it. Cameraman's like, whoop. Like at an F1 race or something. Kaluga picks up a yellow. So Jose Carlos picks up a yellow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Qualifying was a great achievement. Boateng, increased confidence. I like to see stuff like that. Confidence going up. Joaquim, we keep him on. Looks to gain confidence. And Jose Carlos, you would think, wouldn't need to gain confidence. John Short, I mean, that's understandable. Needs to gain confidence because he's, the backup or whatever. Getting that praise. That's awesome. That's awesome. And this is why we did not want to drop the ball. Look at that. Didn't they do that recently? Was that this Champions League? Didn't they bang put in 2 or 3 goals and completely change the tide of a game? Was it against when they smashed Barcelona 8-2? Was that part of it, where it's they just kind of overwhelmed them in a short period of time? That's unbelievable. Madrid on the last day. Bayern hops them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. They did exactly that. I don't know why I'm showing you this. I just was going, yep. We have a chance of winning. I'm not going to say we're going to win it. A torrid time. He had a very good game. He had a 6.6 now. Would have scored him. I'm happy with how he played. I'm not going to run over him with a bus, you know? You, sir. Okay. Okay, what? Passes. Key passes, 6. So I'm going to say you're superb in the number and quality of chances. Boom. You got to be careful because sometimes they react negatively and it drives me insane. We get an extra 947 grand. I had dumped, we had like 300 grand left in the transfer budget. I did drop it to the wage budget in anticipation of giving Oriol like a 30 grand raise. But it looks like that's not going to happen. We'll get 13 million in the bank, my friends. And yeah, just making sure. Yeah, I guess the next thing you see is it'll be the draw and the Coppa Italia first round. I'm not going to show you the Super Cup final because I don't care about it. I don't. But that's pretty exciting. I'm quite pleased with this episode and the players that came in. Right? Like, go on, Pisoni. Go on, son. 7.4 in your first appearance in the Champions League. Gets an assist. Thank you very much. We'll have to see what happens with Oriol. What do you think? Let's just try one more time. What do we do? I was not expecting that. He's less interested in Beijing. Okay, so Barcelona went away. He's less. He's not an important player though. He's a regular starter. Because I think we have enough games to and really it's like I can see it both ways. Like if he went, I think we have enough depth to play a 4 at the back. Having him would be great because it keeps us able to play 4 or 3 at the back. And if he stays for another 2 seasons and then we loan him out or get rid of him after that on a 3-year deal, it buys us more time to develop those other players that we talked about, the Peter Moita, Fiorini, and Emery. Now you could also argue, you're taking away the opportunity for Emery because he's here to get the game time. Let's do end of season. Like he's gonna stay, but then like we don't have to worry about our wage budget between now and then. Okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Oh, no, we don't have to do 4-year contracts. I mean, that's a 15K raise. That's fine. The loyalty bonus is a lot though. Like I don't think we can afford that. Oh, but it would be at the end of the season. What's his existing contract? Okay, 29K. Okay, so he's getting a keep you here bump, right? I think 3 years is more fair, and 3 million. And then we'll bump you up to that. And that. And you will earn some money because you are going to be at times on the bench, probably. I knew they were going to do that. It's a disappointing start. Oh, no, wrong button. If you're going to force the 4 years, I'm going to bump you down. That's fine. Assuming that works. We'll worry about that at the end of the season. I didn't expect that to happen, my friends. Again, 4 years is a long time. He's not going to be here 4 years, right? At some point, he's going to go and his ability is going to drop, and we'll drop him to squad player and then to backup, and then he'll skedaddle. But I do think he has been quite good for quite some time and is still a darn good player. So I'm happy to keep him around. Pay an extra, 3.1 million and a little bit more in wages. That seems like a good deal to me. What do you think? Comments. See ya.